Okay. Hello, everybody. My dear global locals. It's March 25th, 2025, and this is Spoken World Online, week number 261. And we are embarking on our 6th year of weekly open mics. And I say it every week, but show has been brilliant and blew me away. I'm going to start with a piece about some pranksterism that I was involved with in March of 1981. And at my college, we founded a neo-pagan club, and it was only partially in response to the radical religious right, who were becoming very loud and obnoxious at that time in the wake of Ronald Reagan getting elected President of the United States. This is called The Founding of a Neo-Pagan Society. The chief druid hopes to cultivate awareness of other times and to express and pursue the more bizarre aspects of living by cultural awareness and pagan activities / symbology. Quote, we neo-pagans hope to educate the students of DVC in traditional and modern applications of pagan ideas and their relation to what's going on at DVC on campus. There are a lot of people at DVC who agree with our goals. The chief druid, Dave Wilson, told this reporter, quote, the spring of 1981 is the time for a neo-pagan society to emerge at DVC. We don't want to impose our beliefs on other human beings, unlike certain other organizations, unquote. The chief druid said he hoped to encourage DVC students to do research on mythology. He is rumored to hold rituals for the invocation of trolls during the full moon. The Hierophant of Mysteries and of the Void is in charge of publicity. A follower of Aleister Crowley, he believes in the law of Thelema. We want to follow all the itty-bitty rules as a club on the DVC campus. The Hierophant of Mysteries and the Void, Dan Nettles, said. We don't preach. We want to offer a free exchange of ideas. I'd like to exchange my Crowley knowledge with someone who knows Tibetan yoga. One of the sacred tenets of our organization is that all knowledge is gained only so that we may pass it on. And anyone found keeping his knowledge to himself will be cast from the order. Magic is for all men, unquote. Where are the neo-pagans going? Quote, you got me, ask them, said faculty advisor Norman Stiegelmeier. I'm a droll advisor. Why does DVC need a neo-pagan society? Norman Stiegelmeier said, quote, to counteract an overemphasis on technological advances, i.e., hydrogen bombs, and to get in touch with the well springs of cosmic nature. You can't avoid a void. It's adapted from Lee Inserto's interview with neo-pagan founders in Pleasant Hill, California, March 1981. And I would just like to end with one poem as a bookend to my contributions today. A little poem from my book. Flow poem. Sunlight on a spring's day. Birds singing, crows cawing. Alan plays guitar. I sit here, finally relaxed a bit. I don't really care what happens. I am seeking a picture postcard view of what's going on. But lacking that, I will settle for sitting on this patio, looking up at the twisted shapes of these trees. I don't really feel like writing about what's going on, about what's important, because the important thing right now is to forget everything and be in some Zen state where everything is seen as if for the first time. What thing is this I have caught myself in? I began half-heartedly thinking I was writing a poem. Now I am not so sure. This thing seems to be in a state of flux between poem and grocery list, with here an intriguing image, but ever there a meaningless stretch of line. But lo, the meandering babble of a rambling journey down the corridors of my half-forgotten dream. Actually, this week, I have taken myself out of service for some much-needed repairs. And thus I shall not fear that the poem that I write be fuel of a fool for the woodman's fire. But no task ever seemed so cruel as the writing of an overgrown poem, or the writing of a poem with nightmare ranges of structure, yet here and there an image like a gem shining forth in the wreckage of that monstrosity. It is hopeless to hope to reap the benefit of every marble that ever fell into any storm drain, needles in haystacks, and every hot-blooded dream can be swallowed by guppies in summer puddles. E. E. Cummings was as much a poet as anyone, and a syllabar is just one measure of success. There is only time to let it flow. Merci beaucoup.